Taylor Kelsey. Alicia Uline. Megan Maitland. Joelle Percy. And Sarah Maxon. Chris Ramey is the coach. Those are the Jefferson Community College Cannoneers and Alfred Clinton County Clinton Community College Cougars. Kiana Edwards. Cassie Pfeiffer. Ashley Bowman from Saranac. Johnny Ray Corrier. And Sullivan is 35. Of the Plattsburgh University Gospel Choir. Welcome. Oh, say can you see by the early light was a crowning we hailed at the twilight's last evening, whose touch lives and bright stars through the perilous night. Oh, the reality was words of gallantly streaming, and the armies Very nice job indeed. Key announcer is Mr. Todd Rowenbach, athletic director here at Clinton. Calvin Castine at Clinton Community College. It's the second day. Got to figure out what day it is. Second day of December as we're straightening up our camera here. And this is Junior College Women's Basketball. The home team, Clinton Community College Cougars in white, and Jefferson Community College in the visiting maroon uniforms. The Jefferson Cannoneers. Using 3 officials now. For some reason, obviously they got more money to spend or something. I'm not sure why the junior colleges have gotten to 3 officials, but they've got 3 out there. I can't recall last year if that was the case or not. We don't do a lot of the Clinton games. There's a basket by number 15, Pfeiffer, Cassie Pfeiffer from Saranac Central. We don't do a lot of the Clinton games. In fact, this could very well be the only one that we'll be doing this year. We are very much disappointed that we were unable to get Donna Dixon's championship soccer team. It was one of those years where all their early games before the high school season started were on the road, and by the time they were back in the area, Either they were playing, and if I did have a rare evening off, there's a shot by number 32, Johnny Ray Courier, and it's 6-0 in favor of the home team. And I did have a rare evening off. There was usually some miserable weather, and with no booth to tape at here at Clinton as far as the soccer, just wasn't practical to come down, so we were unable to get the women's team this year. And as everyone knows, they are the National Junior College Athletic Association champions, national soccer champions at the junior college level. Clinton ball, shot goes up and bounces in. Nice effort there by Ashley Bowman. And it's now an 8-0 lead. The Cannoneers left the Jefferson County area around Watertown with about 8 inches of snow on the ground. And they traveled up Route 3 and eventually got out of the snow. They were very surprised to come up here and get off the bus and see dry ground on this December 3rd, 2010. As we're recording this, there's a huge lake effect blizzard going on in the Buffalo area, and a similar but lighter situation going on in the Tug Hill Plateau area. But the snow coming off Lake Erie is really devastating a part of the New York State Thruway. In fact, there are people stranded out there overnight, talking horror stories of 11 to 17 or more hours stranded on the New York State Thruway. So let's see, the Cannoneers are on the scoreboard. Alicia Uline has the lone point for the visitors so far. Not that it matters, but we like to keep track of our milestones when we record these things whenever we think of it. And nice save there by Courier. Cougars will work it around. There's a travel. Again, not that it matters, but earlier today, Hometown Cable Network crossed www.Hometown Cable Network crossed 5,600 events available for viewing online for free. And of course, Plattsburgh.com just has a few less, for some reason, has a few less events to watch for free. Nice effort there by Edwards. She got the rejection, and then she draws the foul at the other end. She'll be shooting 2. Males is in. She replaces Percy. Percy with her second foul. The Cannoneers have 3. She has 2 of them. So a couple of free throws makes it 10-1 in favor of Clinton. Nice effort there by Uline, and she makes it 10-3, first field goal of the game for the Cannoneers. Edwards tries a one from the top of the key, kept alive by Courier. Courier has it stripped away, and Uline has the ball. 20-minute halves. Cougars in the man-to-man defense, as are the Cannoneers. the rim. Another one is rebounded by the Cannoneers. Down to 14-47 in the first half. Pfeiffer will inbound it to Edwards. Shot is off the rim. And rebound controlled by Maitland. Uline with the ball in the forecourt. Traveling violation on Sarah Maxson. Gives the ball back to the Cougars. 10-3. It's been there for a minute or so, the score. Rebounded by Maxson. Uline into the forecourt. Yeah, nice move. Uline has all 5 points for her team. And she scored the last 2 baskets of the ball game. Top of the key, nice turnaround shot by Johnny Ray Poirier. And it's now 12-5. Made that shot look easy, but it's a tough shot. Good job of getting open, so that's definitely a play there when somebody pulls that shot off. Rebounded by Poirier. Almost stolen by Uline. The shot clock's down to 3 seconds. And with about a second and a half remaining, Edwards is able to put it in. So that's a bit of a break right there for the Cougars, as they are able to score from underneath with very little time left on the shot clock. Shot is deflected by Edwards. Coach Ramey wanted a foul on that one, I think. Kelsey inbounds to Uline. What are we at? 11:27 here in the first half. Junior college women's basketball on Hometown Cable. TV worth your support. This is viewer-supported local television. Hometown Cable. It's amazing how many local folks like Hometown Cable, but have never decided to offer their support. Back outside. Bowman couldn't keep a handle on it. This is the day before the Bobcat shootout, Thursday evening. And my last free day, if there's such a thing, at Hometown Cable. My last free evening for quite a while. And the Press Republican has a photographer here, and Kenny Drake from Channel 5 is here also, so this game will be well recorded. A foul was on Kelsey. Sends Pfeiffer to the line. Another chance to give her team a 10-point lead. Rolls off the rim. And is sort of rebounded there by Maitland. Line into the forecourt. Nice work underneath, and a nice play. That was number 22. It would be Emily Males. There's Courier off the rim. Rebounded by Pfeiffer. The ball comes back to Courier, turns around, throws it up. 14-7 to score. Jefferson hanging in here. Shot is a little too strong and rebounded by Sullivan. Offensive foul on Courier. Still 14-7. A three-pointer would make this a 4-point ball game. Edwards. And have a timeout. .909 shown here in the first half. I think that slight adjustment right there makes for a little bit better picture. Bowman gets one. That'll make it 16-7, a long two-pointer by Ashley Bowman. And a three-pointer by Kelsey. It's a 6-point ball game. It's 16-10. The Cougars have not been able to pull away from Jefferson. Edwards to take it to the hole. And she'll make it 18-10 with 8:08 showing here in the first half. There's a steal by Courier. Very nice move by Johnny Ray Courier, former Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougar and now a Clinton Community College Cougar. And that one from the elbow is put in by Males. And suddenly the scoring is picked up a bit. It's now 20-12. And we're at 7-11 on the game clock here in the first half. Edwards drops one in. Well, it's now 22-12. 10-point lead for the home team. Courier stops, pushes it back outside. Bowman from the top of the key. Courier rebounds. And rebound is controlled by Uline. It was kept alive there by Davis for the Cannoneers. In the paint, it's good. And another basket by Males on another nice feed from Uline. It's been a fast-moving ball game with the three officials. Hasn't been a lot. Only 6 fouls called thus far. We've got less than 6 to go in the half. Edwards again. And it's back to a 10-point lead for Clinton. It's 24-14. Rebounded by Pfeiffer. Courier brings it up. Slides it over to Edwards. Back out to Pfeiffer for 3 off the rim. And the ball was controlled by Davis. She'll give it to Uline. 5-11. First half action. 3-point shot is going to be a little short. And Bowman decides to corral it before it goes out of play. Edwards says, I'm on a scoring binge, but she misses that one, and we're going to have a foul probably on Sullivan. We got Fournier and Favreau. A couple more Saranac Chiefs coming in. Favreau picks it up and controlled by the Cannoneers. Knocked loose. Good hustle there by Pfeiffer. Courier brings it up. Courier keeps it, slides it over to Pfeiffer for 3, in and out. Good follow by Favreau, but couldn't get it to fall. And we're going to have a foul called on Bowman. Let's see, you got Pfeiffer, you got Favreau, you got Fournier, Bowman, and Jade Pellerin, all from the Saranac Central squad. In and out. And we're going to have travel or a foul. No foul. And Fournier is fouled. The foul was on Maxon, her first, team 5th. Only 9 fouls altogether in the first half thus far. 5 and 4. Rebounded by Uline. 3:40 showing. 24-14 Cougars. That ball is rebounded by Courier. We'll try to work it underneath to Fournier. Here's Bowman. He's trying to go to Favreau. Favreau in heavy traffic. All right, girls. No unnecessary roughness. Favreau drives through and she's looking the other way. And she tossed that one in. Approaching the 3-minute mark. 26-14 Cougars. Favreau, good job. Fournier with a foul, her first, team 5th, so both teams with 5 fouls at the moment. 2:42 to go in the half. We may or may not get into a 1-and-1 situation. That occurs on the 7th team foul of a half. Pfeiffer over to Courier. Favreau, nice dish. Bowman gave it to Fournier, and we have an injured player here for the Cannoneers. I'll give Mark Donnelly an opportunity to come out on the floor. He's the athletic trainer today, helping out. He's also another one who's tied up once high school season gets going. He's got hockey tomorrow night. I've got the Bobcat shootout in basketball. He's got hockey. 2:18 on the clock. Taylor Kelsey has come out. Like Mark Donnelly's hearing confession over there. Three-point shot, nope. Ball given up to Courier, bounce pass underneath for Favreau. And the Cannoneers take it away. It was Nails, I believe, who took that ball away. Carissa Fournier with her second foul, team sixth. So now the Cougars have more fouls than the Cannoneers for the first time in the game. Edwards comes back in for Fournier. And we have Uline hitting the first. And the second one is off the mark. It's 28-15 with 1:44 to go in the half. Favreau drive, too strong. Rebounded by Hosky. Edwards keeps control of that one and lays it in. Cannoneers ball. Looks like they're selling raffle tickets here for the women's soccer team, I think. They've still got bills to pay, probably. Or maybe they're making reservations for next year at the national championships. Traveling will give the ball to the Cannoneers. 30 seconds on the clock. About 6 more seconds on the game clock than the shot clock. 30-15. Cougars up by 15. Rebounded by Bowman. Bowman will try a tray, and she had more time than that. I think she thought the time was a little closer to being over than it was. Donna Dixon explaining to her that she might have found somebody else to take a shot if she'd had just a little bit more patience, but with a 15-point halftime lead, Donna Dixon wasn't too excited about the whole thing. 30-15 at the half. The Cougars leading the Cannoneers from Jefferson County here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Well, I had an interesting halftime. Nice chat with Fred Smith, former curator at the Alice T. Minor Museum, former interim president at North Country Community College, and an all-around nice guy, and he stopped by to chat at the half, and it's nice to see Fred. Edwards starts it up with a shot off the back of the iron, and it's going to go off-white. December 3rd, so no, it's December 2nd. I keep wanting to move the calendar ahead a day. December 2nd, 2010. And we're here at Clinton Community College, beautiful downtown Cliff Haven. And this is Jefferson Community College in maroon and the home team, the Clinton Community College Cougars. We are almost a minute into the second half. No score thus far in the second half. A three-point shot, that's good. A big tray by Taylor Kelsey. Courier pushes it up the floor, and the ball is knocked loose by Maxson. But the Cougars are able to recover. Uline into the forecourt. 30-18, make it 30-21. Back-to-back trays is making Maitland hit that one. Nana Dixon says, we are not going to let this one get out of hand. They've closed to within 9. We've got to put a stop to that immediately, if not sooner. We should point out that banner that the Cougars got from Maryland when they were there for the national championship. Cannoneers will keep it. Don't think I've ever been to Jefferson Community College. But my daughter Danielle played here at Clinton, scoring her 600 points in her 2-year career. Made a lot of away games. I don't think I went to Jefferson, but I would imagine that my bride did. She and Patty Hamilton used to make as many of the road trips as possible. I think all in all, between the two of us, we only missed one road trip between my wife and I. The rim, rebounded by Edwards. That shot was taken by Percy. Courier, a little acting there that nobody fell for by Uline. Back in the old days, a lot of referees fell for that. I'm on the floor. It took a while for them to catch on that coaches were teaching their players how to take a dive. It took several years before the referees figured that out. The fans knew it, the opposing coaches knew it, the players knew it, but the referees believe in honesty, and they couldn't, I guess, grasp the fact that somebody would take a dive and make believe they were fouled. So it took a while, but most referees have caught on. Percy at the line, foul was on Edwards, her first, team first in the second half. 30-22, 7 unanswered points for the Cannoneers in the second half. Cougars have yet to score. Bowman will try to change that, and she does. A little shot from the elbow. Makes it 32-22, 10-point lead for Clinton. Uline drives, throws it up toward the basket. Ends up in the hands of Courier. Uline almost fouled there. You take a bad shot like that and you end up fouling sometimes because you want to make believe it never happened. Nice shot. There, who was that? Edwards? I was talking and not paying enough attention. I believe it was Edwards that put that one in and made it 34-22. It was a long two-pointer. It was not a tray. Rebounded by Sullivan. Edwards at the charity stripe. The foul was on Maitland, her team third. 15:03 showing. That's now 35-22. Uline will keep her dribble. Rebounded by Bowman. Up to Sullivan. Bowman, top of the key, it's good. She likes that spot. Anywhere around that foul line. That was about a 17-footer right there. And it's now 7-7 here in the second half. Back to a 15-point Cougar lead. It's 7 unanswered points for Clinton after they had 7 unanswered points on the Jefferson side. Uline on a nice feed. Let's see, was it Nails who hit her with that? I think so. 37-24. 13:50 left in the second half. Edwards shot rebounded by Percy. Percy for three, yes. Uline back to Percy. Percy got the rebound and ends up getting the tray. Bowman spins, dishes it back outside. It's a 10-point ball game again, 37-27. Lots of time left, 13 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. Rebounded by Corrier. Tries to go to Edwards, but it's broken up by Kelsey. Corrier. Fournier and Favreau in for the Cougars. Kelsey will inbound it over the U-line. 12:35 to go in the second half. Gas up one spot in Champlain, and usually when one spot goes there, the others are there the next day, if not the same day. 3:29 and rising. 3 days ago it was 3:19, then it went to 3:23. Now it's 3:29. So price goes up quick sometimes. Uline makes it a 8-point single-digit ball game. It's 37-29 with 12 on the clock. Okay, after the timeout, Favreau inbounds it to Corrier, and Corrier will bring it up into the forecourt. 37-29. We've got an 8-point ball game. So it's still very much up for grabs. think feeling they can pull this one out. Yeah. A basket by Fournier. Puts it back to double digits. That was a long two-pointer. It's 39-29. There's a three-point attempt. Rebounded by Courier. Courier will bring it up. Courier into the forecourt. Bounce pass. And it's picked off by Kelsey. Kelsey dishes up to Uline, and Uline calls a foul. Uline is at the line. And 11:20 on the clock. Husky is in for the Cannoneers. And rebounded. 9-point game. Favreau brings it up. See Bowman getting on her feet. Cougars will work it around. Looking for a good shot. Fournier out to Sullivan. Here's Courier over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer hits the tray. So shots like that coming in at the right time here, and opens it up again for the Cougars. It's back to a 12-point lead, 42-30. 7 points, I think, has been the closest that the Cannoneers have made it. And there's a nice long three-pointer by Hosky. That's Kelsey Hosky. Favreau dishes it outside. It's a 9-point ball game thrown up by Pfeiffer, and we'll have a blocking foul called. This is Pfeiffer. The foul is on Kelsey, her second. Team fourth. That'll make it 43-33. 10-point lead for the home team as we approach the 10-minute mark. It's 10 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. There's the Cannoneers working it around. Cougars staying back in a man-to-man, but they're staying within, for the most part, within that three-point arc. Their player doesn't have the ball. They're standing back there. 2 seconds on the shot clock. And Cougars have it. Shot was deflected. Is Fournier at the line. Obviously, Coach Ramey was looking for a foul on that block at the foul line on that last trip down. You got to give it a rest because not much he can do about it now, and he might end up with a tee thrown up by Uline. Favreau fights their way toward it and off red. Little Johnny Ray inbounds it to Edwards. 46-33. Viewer-supported local television. Cost us about $10 in gas just for the pleasure of being here tonight. So, if you appreciate Hometown Cable being here, how about sending in a contribution? 1477 Ridge Road, Champlain, New York, 12919. Uline will inbound. 3-point shot is good. Nice shot by Megan Maitland. And it's back to a 10-point ball game. We've got 8.5 to go. 20-minute halves. 8 minutes, of course, the equivalent of a high school quarter, so a lot of time remaining. Rebounded by Uline. Uline spins, runs into trouble. If there's that many people there guarding her, somebody should have been open, and she draws a foul. Both coaches seeing an entirely different game here. That's the way it's supposed to be, though. That's why you have the refs. Fournier picked up her third foul. Sullivan's back in. Back to a 9-point ball game as Uline makes it 46-37. And we are now at the 8-minute mark. No time remaining. I just might be home by 9 o'clock this evening here. It's I don't know what that clock is ticking up on the scoreboard there. So anyway, it's approaching 8:30, so we might be able to get out of here. It's only, in fact, it's only 10 after 8 at the moment. So, good chance of being on the road by 8:30. Okay, that's the clock up there. That's the game time and the shot clock. It's a handy little clock right there. Game time and the shot clock. So I've been looking up here looking for the time. Took me all this game just to figure that out. The game time is right there. Master of the obvious, Calvin Chastain. Uline with the ball. And pushed in by Uline, and it's a 7-point ball game. Well, the Cannoneers very, very much in this one with 6.5 to go. Cougar ball. Edwards will bring it up. And Poirier to Bowman. Now Edwards. Cougars will keep it with 15 on the shot clock. Maitland has picked up her 4th foul. Sullivan will shoot. It falls in. That's 48-39. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second half. Rebounded Courier. Offensive foul on Edwards. That's her. I don't know. Didn't show it up there. I thought the referees indicated it was a foul, not a travel. Banked in. Call your bank shots. Percy banks in a tray, and suddenly it's a 6-point ball game with 5:20 showing. . 'Cause 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 ' Courier. Percy has picked up her 4th foul. Courier misses the first and misses them both. Rebounded by Hosky. Uline into the forecourt. Long shot by Percy is rebounded by the Cougars. Under 5 remaining in the half. 6-point ball game. 48-42. Big basket there by Edwards. Long 2-pointer makes it 50-42. 4.5 remaining. Cougars led by 15 at the half. 30-15. Well, they've been outscored by Jefferson here in the second half. Sullivan with the rebound. Cougars have scored 20-27 on the Jefferson side. 4 minutes remaining. 8-point Cougar lead. Cougars trying to use up the clock. And Courier hits. Cougars took a lot of time off and got the basket. Uline will try to get a quick one. She does. They trade baskets. It's 52-44. We're down to 3:38. So we should try to run that clock down again. Pfeiffer. Bowman. Back to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer throwing it up a little early there. A lot of time left. Let the Cougars get the rebound. Sullivan gives it to Bowman. We have a jump ball. Clock is not running. Now they're running it. They dribbled down the floor before they started the clock. (52-44). Cougars get it back. 3 minutes to go. Bowman throws it in. Basket by Ashley Bowman. What the heck are they doing? The clock is still running. Pick up that ball. Clock stops in the last minute of play. We're not there yet. After a basket, that is. Off Edwards. New shot clock for Jefferson, but they don't want that shot clock. They want to get some points in a hurry. And Bowman's foot is on the line. Well, it was saved by Males. 2:11 showing. Courier was tying her shoe. Red ball. 10-point Cougar lead, 54-24. Rebounded by Bowman. Here comes Courier. Edwards. 2-pointer. Cougars have been looking to take some time off. They got the basket, but it wasn't smart ball playing. There's a nice shot by Uline, and it's a 3-pointer to make it a 9-point game again. And Cannoneers with the steal. Uline throws it in. And we have a timeout. Dead ball timeout. Full timeout. Full timeout. 50, wait a minute, 63-47, that's not right. 56-49, they gave the points. A lot of points to the wrong team. Cannoneers will be fouling to stop that clock. Courier throws it down the floor. Not fouling yet. Courier trying to use up that clock. And rebounded by the Cannoneers. 7-point ball game. 50 seconds to go. That would have been big if that had gone in. Courier with the rebound. Foul was on Uline. Only her second. Courier shooting a 1-and-1. She can make it a 9-point game, and she does. 58-49. 40 seconds. Courier will inbound. Into Pfeiffer. Maitland is fouled out. Cassie Pfeiffer will shoot a 1-and-1. 10-point lead. Make it 11 with 33 seconds. Uline drives all the way down and Pfeiffer hurt her feelings. There'll be a double bonus for Pfeiffer. It's an 11-point ball game with 24.8 on the clock, so the shot clock is off. Now it's a 12-point game. Should be able to just dribble this one out right now. Jefferson doesn't want to stop the clock at this point. They're down by 12. 9 seconds to go. Edwards to Courier, back to Edwards. It'll be a 61-49 victory for the home team. Clinton Community College Cougars defeat the visiting Jefferson Community College Cannoneers, and that's the way it was in junior college women's basketball on this second day of December 2010. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose or draw, this is TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable.
Huh?
Top there, top of the round numbers.
No, they,
Round numbers,
yeah. I mean, you can only, it's very strange. And then when they turn square on, you can't see the red at all. Interesting. So there's good pressure by the Indians to work that ball down into the Mustangs area. Lindsay Bushy works along the end line and tries to send a cross out into the box, but got a little bit too far in front of her, and by the time she got to it, it had rolled over the end line. This is Alexis Bushy, tries to push one up for Carpenter, but Jackson comes out and grabs that. And Spot is back. This is Bruno and Nye battling for it. Ball goes back.